I'll take 34.
34.4, yeah?
Yeah.
First fish of the trip. How did you catch it, Al?
Took this one from the far side against the tree line, gap in the bushes. Probably about a kilo of Ocean X, sticked out. And an Ocean X tip with a red berry pop up.
There we go.
Go on, girl. She goes. Hello everyone, welcome to Etang de Vost in central France. It's about a mile north of Limoges. There's 4 of us here from Carp-Talk. We're doing a review on the lake, 5-day session. We're currently 24 hours into the session. I did mean to do a bit of an intro piece earlier, but never really got a chance.
You filming now?
Yeah.
Mine's right in the bottom lip in the middle. There's also another hook in it as well.
Really?
Yeah. Look. Ring a bell to anyone? 5:05 on Monday. I've had 6 fish now. The last one was a 19.5 common a couple of hours ago. Me, Alan and Bev, we've all been out in the boat to put some bait out, and those 2 have dropped their rigs from the boat. I've cast out, but I've still gone out and put about a kilo and a half on each spot. That's Ocean X, by the way. And my right hand rod is a margin rod. I had it out on the margin spot all last night, not a touch. But I kept baiting it, and I've been baiting it today and put some more bait in now, so we'll see. We'll give that another night, see what happens. And then if that doesn't produce tomorrow, I'll try sticking it out in open water, see if we can find a spot there and bait that up.
What strong
It's lovely.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. It is the same fish. It is. The hook hold's there.
I can't believe that. All the fishing is the same one.
It was about 34.4, wasn't it, last night?
Yeah. And today she is
Same fish.
34.4.
Yeah, a little bit.
Same bait, same rig, Al?
Same bait, same rig.
Same place.
Same place.
Same fish. Well, that's a first.
Just lift the fish a little higher. Second morning in, we've got Carp-Talk assistant editor Paul Monkman here playing yet another fish. There's a little bit all in.
Number 10 for the session if we get it in.
With his Steve Ringer style. And if we take a walk this way to the peg next door, as we were saying, down in Pasty Corner, we're having a little moment
20s now, he's got Paul's 20s from yesterday.
between Carp-Talk proprietor Bev Clifford and the catfish man. Let's have a look over his head, into the net, chuck Bev in. Got a bit of a chunk.
Fish keep coming. Tuesday morning.
27.10.
27.10. Good work, Jess. Was that on your cheeky little rig, Jess?
Pardon?
Was that on your cheeky little rig, or?
Yeah, it was on the Willy Pool rig. On a
27.
pop up with a on a Willy Pool rig.
Is it the monster crab?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get the Team Carp-Talk bit in then though.
Yeah. I'll trust you. Yeah.
Nice. Could have smelled it.
You said, the comfy old man.
You learn how to do that when you fish.
What? Not smile?
No, it's like photos.
Not on the tomato mill, unless it's like
Was there no lens cover on that jet?
No. You lost it.
Back end up a real little bit.
Isn't it?
Alright.
What's that?
What's that, mate?
Has that got a rib out and all?
No.
No?
No, it's a scale.
I mean, look at the barbs on that there. I mean, fucking hell, they're
Lovely condition,
immaculate,
mate.
aren't they?
Yeah, go.
Yeah. Do you want any the other side?
Be carried away, don't you, filming?
I like the way it's got its thing, eh? I love them when they get angry like that. How long the dorsal is on it. Plenty of room to grow into that tail as well. Mid £30 fish, that, isn't it?
That looks very similar to that 27 I had yesterday, doesn't it?
See the orange in its tail though? See the way it goes? You
Yeah,
go
it's-
brown to yellow and then orange.
Alright, mate. So on a nursery next. Shod. For our margin.
Put
Same old trick.
back out into the nursery.
Isn't it funny though? Every take, there always seems somebody else seems to get one at literally the same time.
Yeah, it's changing air pressures and stuff like that, isn't it? That's what it is.
Seems quite often that it's as I come out of the mobile home, I walk up here, something to a fish.
Every time we all get together in my baby, that's it, it's off. Loads of mess, like.
Yeah, there's loads of mess again. You did it again, didn't you?
Yeah, but I haven't come back to tidy up yet, it's on fish.
Oh well, we've done it for you.
We're busy catching. Go on, Bev.
And she's on.
Right. Wednesday evening and it's kicking off. Alan's into a fish, Bev is also into a fish. Give it some stick, Bev. Oh, it's a good fish. Nicely done. It's happened so many times this week where someone's had a take and literally a few minutes later off goes another rod. Bite seems to come in twos.
Just gonna be a nice fish.
Oh, shaking. Northern Carp Angler here, chilling out.
Can I get on the back of my Carp-Talk t-shirt? No, Northern Carp Angler.
Might be able to. What's the certificate? And you should send me a t-shirt.
It is.
Don't want much easier.
He's deciding to fight right under the tip.
Yeah, a lot of them do that. Here she goes.
Well done, Bev.
Nicely done, BC.
That's it.
Alan's got 27.5, Bev's 24, summit.
Small cliff bugs.
Two peas in a pod.
What, I look like it?
Beautiful.
It's now Thursday morning, and Al, having just lost a fish, is into another one on his middle rod. There she goes.
That's one, Mara.
Well done, mate.
Taking the average down now. Definitely been done in there at some point, hasn't it? Not today. Gotta love them when they're angry. Slip it back.
Anyone recognise having that one out?
Good afternoon. We're down here at Etang, Vost doing a feature for Carp-Talk. And while I was here, we just thought we'd go through some of the rigs that we've caught fish on this week. All the work that we've done this week is far bank work, up to snags, so based our rigs around that. We've started off my setup here with 6 foot of rigmarole cam H2O, a fluorocarbon. It's just for a bit of added abrasion resistance for when the fish are heading into the snags. Down there, I've gone to a Gardner lead clip, make sure I get rid of lead every time. Only lightly push that on, and I've got a 3 ounce JXT Silties lead. It's just enough to get me to the spot that I need to be in. To that, I've got a Quickling, and then I've got about 12 inches of rigmarole hydroling. Tied that down to a size 4 sharp and fang twister. And that there, I've got a bit of silicone on the bend of the hook, just to sort of take the bait out from in line with a point. And I've got a 20mm DNA Ocean X bottom bait with a 10mm red berry pop-up, which is a new test bait that we're testing while we're out here. With regards to the hook link, it's a soft braid, but it's got a fluorocarbon in it. I've stripped the fluorocarbon in it out all the way down, and then I've got the last maybe centimetre, just so it's in line with a point, to create a liner effect, and that helps the hook turn every time. Just to that, I've been clipping a little 2-bait stringer just on the up point, just to make sure that everything stays straight during the cast. And that's what I've used this
Well,
week.
you might already recognise this as Alan's swim. I had a quick look at it before, but now Alan's going to actually talk us through the spots that he's fishing and why.
We'll start with the right hand rod. If you look across to the far side, I'm where my arm is, there's like a little canopy in the bush. I've put one in under there. All my takes were originally, my right hand rod was originally in the canopy straight out in front. I've now made that one my middle rod, and I've moved the right hand rod along a little bit, because what I thought was happening was the fish were travelling along the snag but not necessarily going any further past it. I'd have no action further down on the far bank, so I then made my middle rod into the main canopy in the middle, and then I just sort of clip in the branches on the far side with the right hand rod, sticking out boilies at regular intervals over the top of them, just to try and keep the swim working. The left hand rod, I've roamed about a little bit really. I've tried it on the far bank, and I've actually used a boat to put one down now, right down the far end. Can't really see where it is, but there's a bush on the far bank. I've decided that I'll put a rod on there just to try something different really, because there's been no fish along that far bank further past that canopy. You got a bank stick? Yes.
Yep.
32...
2.5?
32.8. Yeah,
32.9.
32.9. Empty that,
big.
Mm-hmm.
I think it is, isn't it? I'll look on the other side actually. Should have two big mirrors on its back.
Push the head out.
It's just on the bottom.
Try and tilt its head towards me and pull the tail back in a bit. Head up a little bit.
It's Thursday night. Jason's back into his fish, into air fish. His first fish in a while.
Got a slap in the face.
Yeah.
Hasn't he? He's lost it. Has he lost it?
It's gone. Hello again, folks. It's Friday morning. We're coming to the end of our 5-day session at Etang Vost. Literally only got a few hours left. It's got a long drive up to Cannes this afternoon, ferry crossing to Portsmouth. I've just put back a £30 12-ounce mirror, so it's my second 30 of the trip, and it's also my 21st fish of the session. And I think in total we've had 46 fish. I just thought, well, I've got a few minutes, I'll show the rig I've been catching them on. Because I've been fishing at distance and this lake there's lots of clay and silt, I've decided to use the chod rig. I'll just quickly show you how I make it up. Been using, there's lead cause banned on this lake, so I've used a lead cause substitute. It's Silk-Ray by PB Products. Very much like lead corn itself, just doesn't have any lead inside it. So a quick loop knot at the end. It goes down to these new Corda beads, which pop off nice and easy in case of a crack off. It worked really well for me this week. And there's the chod itself. It's only a few inches long, and use that's a size 6 choddy hook, Ralph Trap hook link, and then rather than tie my pop-ups on, I prefer to use a small swivel. You can just see there. And then I just think it gives you so much extra movement. If the fish is coming from either angle, hook can turn, flipping its mouth. That seems to work really well. And that goes down to a little bead to stop the hook crashing against the lead as it's been retrieved and blunting the point. And it goes down to a sleeve, and then I'm using a 3-ounce lead here. So I'm casting 110 yards, so I need a bit of weight to get the cast. Normally I'd use something a bit smaller with a chod rig, but it's still been working fine. So that's the rig I've caught the majority of my fish on, and that's it. In the dying minutes of our session at Etang de Vost now, and Jace has finally had a take on the one rod that's been motionless all week.
20 years I've had four new handles and 8 new meshes.
And it's bigger than your average stamp. I bet that's probably square.
Yeah, I think we'll weigh him.
It's been hooked already, that.
There's a withy pull rig hook hole for you. Nailed. You got a recent hook hole, you say?
I think so. I don't think he's done that while fighting.
You go. With a pull rig with a captive wide gape quarter up.
Done the base. Done the base.
22, maybe 20, 21, 22.
No, Jeff, that's a bit of malnutrition.
It's not stress, is it? Because it's not blotches. No. Yeah, probably.
It's just a general,
Because
it's just a generally heavy fish.
that is one thing that they are lacking, isn't it?
Ooh.
On the nose.
Yeah, bang on the nose, mate, yeah.
That's what I call it.
20, bang on the nose.
£20 on the nose. Nice fish though.
Lovely colours.
That was on a white rhino pop-up as well.
Again,
One of the new ones that were released last week.
clearly working well.
Yep.
Right folks, you've seen Alan's rigs, you've seen my rigs, and now we're going to see what Jace has been using on this trip. If you hear anything in the background, it's chucking it down now. Our first bit of rain right at the end of the session. Right Jace, what's your first rig that you've been using?
Right, first one I started using, most effective one that I've had actually, is the reverse snowman rig. Basically, where the bait is actually sitting like that onto the bottom.
No, yeah, see what you mean.
Yeah. And then as the fish has been picking the bait up, it pushes everything back, and like you've seen on some of the hook holds that I've had.
Yeah, you've been getting really good hook holds, yeah.
Really good deep hook holds. I haven't had any hook pulls or anything. You know, it's worked really well.
Excellent. And what about your hook link? What do you use?
And the hook link, that's Suffix armour core to a Corda wide gate captor up.
Yep.
It's a rhino baits pop-up, white pop-up,
Yep.
and just a bottom bait just to pin it down at the other end. So like I say, it just sits on the bottom like that, and it's been really good.
It's excellent, man. Not a lot of people be using that out there, so definitely something to try.
Yeah.
And what about your second rig?
Now my second rig is one of my old school rigs, as Alan calls them. It's just a solar coated braid. It's been stripped back and been fished on a withy pull rig. This is actually a rig that's I've took off, which I've actually caught fish on because I've got no more tied up. But you know, same again. You know, the last fish that we just had, you got on video.
Yeah, nailed.
And it's been brilliant, really good. So that's basically what my pop-up rig is that I always use. Back down to the reverse snowman, which is a neutral dense buoyancy bottom bait.
Yeah.
And then normally I'll just use just like a normal bottom bait with a sliding ring on, bit of tubing, just the same.
Excellent, mate. It's been working really well for you.
Yeah, brilliant.
Great stuff, mate. Thanks a lot. No, this is typical, isn't it, folks? Just as about starting packing up, the heavens open. So it looks like we're going home with wet bivvies and wet luggage, but not a lot we can do. Still looks a lovely lake in the rain, even in the rain, doesn't it? Let's hope it brightens up.